My grandfather was a big inspiration to me throughout my life, and one of the low points in my life was when he had to go to the hospital for an aortic aneurysm. It was supposed to be a simple procedure, however they had some complications, but he made it through that procedure. Sadly, after discharge, he was readmitted into the hospital within a week from his discharge. So they didn't know what was going on with him. He was in a lot of pain. However, they went ahead and released him back home. My grandfather was actually losing blood flow to his intestines at the time, and he was losing circulation, so eventually his intestines became necrotic, and then he became septic, and he had to go to the hospital one final time, and where he lost his life. I feel like our technology today can help us and help our elderly patients, our elderly family members, to be able to know when something's going on. It can inform the physician of objective data on those patients post-hospital discharge, and they can intervene whenever they need to intervene. As far as my grandfather is concerned, he only saw the physician once after his discharge, and they weren't able to find anything wrong with him because it was a slow and painful death. I've been in healthcare for many years now, healthcare administration. When I was at a certain employer, I went to my boss at the time and I told him about this great service, which was remote patient monitoring. At the time, he didn't want to spend the budget on such a great service that I felt that we really needed. So therefore, I went and co-founded Coordination Centric to be able to provide this great service to individuals so that things like what happened to my grandfather can be prevented. I feel that if he was using our service with remote patient monitoring, where a physician could keep track of his vital signs on a daily basis, he could have perhaps prevented my grandfather from passing away, and he would have known more about his condition after his release from the hospital. So I feel like if you were to use Coordination Centric's software and tools and service, that you can help prevent situations like this with not only your patients, but also with your family members.